international education started off really by being about providing education for the children of migrant professionals, expat workers from America and Europe who were going off to places like Southeast Asia. But that world is really changing. And for most of our schools in Southeast Asia, a lot of their pupils are from the indigenous local community. And they want their children to be educated to take part in the 21st century in an economy where they'll be expected to relate to people across the world and to be international citizens. So what we find now, I think, is that you can see different approaches, different curricula being developed, both within national curricula, but also by international thinkers to encourage some of the objectives of international thinking. So, for example, in many science curricula and geography, people are thinking about climate change and about energy conservation, for example, the importance of teaching children about that. That's both important nationally and internationally. And similarly, cultural issues and ethical ones about race relations, about understanding people from other religions and other races and understanding where they're coming from, that's very important to most national agendas as well as international ones. International education is something that is going to be important for teachers and educators and parents across the country and across the world. It's about the world that we're preparing our young people to go into. And for most of them, not just the top group, most of them are going to be working in contexts where they're going to have to work with people from other countries. They're going to be communicating. They're going to be traveling frequently, more frequently even than we do. And that's going to be the world that they are in. They're needing to be linguistically fluent and also to have the way of thinking that they can empathize with fellow workers from Southeast Asia, from America, from Africa, from Australia. They're going to have to be able to do that. The reality for the children is going to be increasingly an international one. They're very techo-savvy. They're using mobile devices to get into satellite channels, satellite sources of information, or forming relationships with kids from other countries. And the schools are very much looking outside the school walls and outside the national walls. At the same time, they are learning more about their own countries. And I think the important thing is that this is not a competition between being an internationally minded person and being nationally minded. It's a question of being both. It's harmonizing both. And many countries pride themselves in being good ambassadors across the world. And I think that's the way that things are going.